Well, hey, y'all. Before I was a student ministries professor, before I was a student pastor, I was a pastor's kid. But you may not know this, before I was a preacher's kid, I was a missionary's kid. Check this out, babe. This is gold, man. 1968, we were rocking the shorts, Dathan and I were. Dathan was so cute, he was 4. I was the big boy, I was 5. Look at Deline, she's precious, she's 2 years of age. If you know my family, you're thinking, well, bro, where's Danielle? This was 1968. She came along many years later. The conversation I'm having with Robbie today on how can we as student ministries, especially our adolescents, connect with missionaries and their families. The reason I'm so excited about this is because it's speaking my language as part of my heart, because I remember being that missionary's kid. So I want you to be thinking, what can you be doing as student ministers, student pastors, student ministry directors to get your teenagers to learn to love on, to serve, to connect with not just the adults, but the children of missionaries. All right, enjoy. Well, greetings and welcome again to our conversation that I've been having with Roberto Reyes. Rob is with us again for our next segment as we're talking in this conversation on student ministry mission trips. Today's conversation is very specifically something, Rob, I don't think we talk about in youth work a lot, and that is how can a youth ministry bless and partner with a missionary's family? So first question is, what are some things that you picked up from other colleagues, other missionary families of what people have done for them, just not financially when we say partner,
yes,
but how can we also partner? And what are some of the ideas or some of the, not ideas, but some of the wins that you've heard from other missionaries of how they've been blessed by people back home?
Okay, well, we have different systems, and every missionary is a little bit different with relationship with their church back home or student ministry. But some things that you can see that are a little bit more usual or normal is a package coming into the family.
So like a care package?
A care package.
So you know of other missionary families you've heard of with YMI or other organizations that, and by the way, I said their home church, powerful, but doesn't just have to be the home church.
Exactly, yes.
So, but a care package, anything else?
Care packages, or just when a mission team is coming to visit at your site. That's another form of encouragement, because that's the interest of them to see you again and working along with you in what you do. So,
and we're going to talk next week on how to prepare your trip, not just from the logistics, but to prepare your team emotionally, physically, spiritually, to come alongside and partner with a family like the Reyeses. So next question, Rob. I asked you about others, but what about the Reyeses? What are some things that people have done for you, Erica, your wife, your daughters, where you felt loved on?
Well, I feel very loved personally when I found like friends want to surprise my wife and kids to come to visit. Like, it's like nobody else knows but me and the friends.
So not a mission trip, but just friend to friend.
Just a friend to friend, because it's a different thing. For me, it's home, but for my wife, it's different, right?
Yeah.
So when a friend is reaching out and saying like, I want to go visit Erica, it's like, hey, absolutely, you can come. Yeah. You know, we're always open. I mean, we have our door open policy for family guests, anybody that wants to come and visit in Mexico.
And something he just said, I want to point out. Remember, Roberto is from Mexico City.
Correct.
His family is in Mexico City. Erica is from upstate New York. I mean, she grew up a stone's throw from Word of Life Bible Institute. So for her, she's about 3,000 miles from home.
Yes.
For you, it's like, you got cousins around the corner.
That's right.
So do you hear what we're saying here? It's so not just a mission trip, which is also a lot of work on you as the host, but just to have family or friends just come visit.
To come and visit,
That's cool. So anything else that you've seen people do for you guys?
Yes, we have gotten packages. Care packages are just amazing. Everybody loves receiving a care package. Yeah. So we love those. And also, like, the best way for us to receive a care package is just normal through the mail.
So if I want to have our student ministry mail y'all a care package, Is it USPS or what's the best way to go?
Just go USPS. Don't go beyond that.
Don't do FedEx or
Don't
anything
do
else.
anything else. It's gonna
Because why?
It's gonna be too expensive, and you're gonna have to describe on
Like
detail.
line item?
Yes, all the items, and if you send in the snacks, they will be stopped the customs in Mexico, and then I'm gonna have to go and
So
pick
the
them up and pay for
gatekeepers
them.
really enjoy the Oreos.
Oreos, Slim Jims,
or whatever,
ATC,
right?
whatever.
So you just say USPS.
USPS.
Thought, because that's in Mexico City, but if you're partnering with missionaries in like in an African land or nation or South America, that may be different
Yes,
in Peru
completely.
or Nicaragua or
Yeah.
Libya. So in other words, I would wonder, is it best to reach out to the missionary and ask them personally, what's the best way to send something to you?
Yeah.
Is that true or?
Yeah, that will be the best way to do it. And also will save you a headache because we have experience with people trying to help us with a care package, and they just get frustrated, and it's like, we're just gonna keep it in here until you come back. So
Oh, wow. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So dream list with me a little bit, and this could be awkward, but talk to us as a dad. What could a student ministry do to bless your kids and bless your wife? It really hasn't been done, but you would love to
yes.
see that done.
Well, a student ministry can be involved just creating a relationship between, missionaries and student ministry,
Okay.
especially when there are kids involved, because they're the ones that they adjust pretty quick and they're resilient. But for them, it's important to see that there are other people interested in their lives as being TCKs.
Yeah. Say that again. TCK stands
TCK.
for
Third Culture Kid.
Third Culture Kid. Remember, he's a native of Mexico. His wife's a native of the States. So his children are, say, biracial? How would you say
Yes,
that?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, student ministry can be involved in connecting with the family and especially the kids. They can probably focus in adopting these kids as if they were like kids from another country through compassion or those agencies.
So basically when our youth ministries are doing, like we help support a child like through Compassion International. What if we did that with
missionary
missionaries?
kids?
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that student ministry is just like their attention goes into those kids.
Yeah.
And obviously they have different needs and all that, but it's just like for the kid, a missionary kid, knowing that older kids care about them is just like, it blows their mind and they're just fascinated by that. And also they create this connection. And when we have the opportunity to visit this church and our home ministry assignment, they already are related to those kids. They already know who they are and what they're doing for them. So they're like, don't feel shy of not knowing them.
And by the way, I'm not suggesting we don't minister to other children like through Compassion International, but saying the principles that we do for others to do the same principles with you. So I'm hearing connections.
Yes.
I'm hearing genuine love, genuine concern, genuine connections. We're going to stop here because I'm going to take this and unpack this and go much deeper with it into our focus content video that'll be followed up with, following this one. So I want to take more time to actually do the deeper dive into how can we best partner with, and that includes loving on, serving, and just connecting with our missionaries and their families. Roberto, thanks for your time. We'll see you next week as we wrap up the series talking about how to prepare your team, just not logistics, but their hearts, their minds, their spiritual beings, to be a team before they come minister to you.
Yes.
So we're going to hear your perspective on that for being the host.
Totally.
It's going to be very, very good. All right. I hope this is making a lot of sense and a blessing to you. You guys take care. Have a great week. And don't forget, check out the focus video as Roberto and I take this even to a deeper level. Thanks.
Bye.